We are going to enter into Sanchi, which is a World Heritage Site. And this is how the Sanchi looks. They're given a map. And here you can see for video filming, they have charges. And if children are below 15 years, there is no entry fee for them. And this is a protected monument. We need to know that. I'm going to enter into this Sanchi Stupa. And this is how the place looks. And you got places for parking your car as well as your vehicles. Now we are entering into this Sanchi, and here you can see there are huge trees and bare rock places as well as properly formed pathways. And there are plenty of greenery here, you can see. And this Sanchi is believed to be very old. It's believed that Mauryan Empire and the Sunga dynasty as well as the Satvahana dynasty were involved in making this Sanchi Stupa. This is a very old one, and all the credit goes to the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka, who had done great contribution to Buddhism. Now we are entering into this stupa. You can see how beautifully they have made this door entrance. They have put plenty of skills to make this stupa and the gate also. I'll try to give you a close view of these pillars. And you can see the entrance is kind of blocked. And when you enter into this particular place, you get to see the statue of Lord Buddha, but this is in a kind of dilapidated condition. But however, they are still maintaining it in a pretty much better condition, I would say. And this is kind of an inclining structure, you can see. They made this with great skill and capability, I would say. And there are different statues kept at different points. For each and every entry, they'll have a statue. And the first entry we saw one statue, and this is the second entry. Here you see another statue of Lord Buddha. Each and every entry has a statue of Lord Buddha, and here we need to climb these steps to reach the top portion of this stupa. You can imagine how this could have got protected for so many years. Starting from 3rd century BC, 2nd century, 1st century BC, this particular stupa has been protected. Even after all this tear and wear, they could still maintain it in a reasonably good condition. And here you can see the gate has 4 lion faces. This is really a beautiful view. I'm on the top of it, you can see. And from here, you'll get a very beautiful view of this entire Sanchi. I'm trying to show you the other gates also. Here you can see how beautiful the place is. If you want to have a very peaceful, calm and serene environment, then this is the place for you to be. Whenever you travel to MP, do visit this Sanchi Stupa. This Sanchi Stupa is very well known for its beauty and splendor. And there is plenty of greenery around this place. I'm trying to show you each and every gate so that you get an idea of how this looks. And in some places I could see that kind of wear and tear is there. Some places they are pasted with a kind of concrete to ensure that it looks good. And many people do come here to visit this Sanchi Stupa, since this is a heritage site. some places you can see only the remains of certain stupas, and in some places they have kind of mildly reconstructed all these things to a very very little extent, or they have at least maintained it in a proper manner. But in some places you can see merely rocks piled up. They are actually not stupas, but it seems kind of some structure which has been protected or tried to be made as some other building. And I'm trying to enter into this. You can see the pillars, they're very beautifully made, and these are all the remains. This is actually a temple during the Gupta period. This they call it as Temple 17. This has a symmetry. Symmetry actually means like both sides look the same, and they even had the structures for flow of water, and these are all the remains of whatever was a building some years back, many years back, I'd say. All of them, they look like some kind of basement. I believe this is a drainage system. Let us have a closer look at this. And you can see water flows through this system. I don't know whether it's for preserving water or for rainwater harvesting or for any other purpose, but this looks like a drain for sure. Let us go further and see what is there. This is a protected site, and hence any damage caused to any of the things which are available here will attract a penalty. So when you go to these places, ensure that you maintain and preserve these places. And here you can see they made different types of constructions long back only with stones. These are nothing but monasteries. However, the entire structure is not available now. Pretty much to a greater extent it is kind of damaged. But still, whatever is there, they're trying to preserve it and maintain it. This is actually a building, and in Hindi, they call building as Imarat. And here you can see, we can climb here, it's not a problem, but it is not in a great condition. Almost many of the buildings here are demolished except for the stupas. There could be many reasons behind the damaged condition of these buildings. It could be due to a natural wear and tear, or maybe due to attack by other people, or lack of maintenance. But now it is being properly maintained. You can see how the basement has been made, how they structured all these buildings. It looks really beautiful, and our ancestors were really talented and capable in making all these things. Here it is made of nothing but stones of different sizes, but they have been beautifully placed in such a manner that it doesn't look awkward. Absolutely aligned stones. So to this extent, there was a technology in olden days where they could cut these stones and place them properly. Here you can see all these structures are of similar nature. All of them are made of stones. What you're seeing now is the remains of an old temple, and almost all of them are in a very terrible condition, broken and in dilapidated condition. However, I'm trying to show you how this particular place looks. But still, they've preserved all these stones. They've laid all these stones in an order, and they are preserving these stones. And this is also a monastery, but really in a very bad condition. And you can see they have merely laid these stones one over the other. Even after all these things, it has been remaining intact all these years, which is quite a surprising thing. They have not plastered this with any cement or any such material. I'm trying to enter into this temple. You can see that it has got plenty of pillars, and small stones are laid over the big stones. This could have been a temple or any such similar structure. This seems to be kind of rooms inside that particular building. There you see the statue of Lord Buddha. You can see what is the present situation of all these buildings. Very beautifully made carvings in the stone. You can see all of them. These places look like small rooms actually.